taking on the Cleveland Browns. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And off we go from Cleveland. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now 2nd and 9. Carry here for the running back. And he's going to pull his way forward to the 48. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Here's Ward. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
Here we go. 79 Broncos. Pass to 60. Pass.
Now Ward. And that'll be incomplete.
Intended for number 88. Incomplete. He was covered by Denzel Ward.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Ward now working out of the gun. That's complete to DK. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there at 22.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. They'll run with Pollard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing now, Ward. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. Ward. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great play there. With his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Titans are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that makes the score 7-0. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now ETN to start the drive. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 34. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only they're controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Off the bootleg, here's Sanders. Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Titans are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, he still looks a lot like his rookie year.
And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Come on.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
19 Tiger, not ready.
To throw is Ward. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play.
It's a gain of 23.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
To throw, here's Ward. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Only a pickup of 2, but that's all they needed for the first.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Ward. Got a man, it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown at his NFL debut. And the Titans lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Point after, up and good. And it's now 14-0. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
From the 24 now, here's the 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Ready.
On play action, here's Shador. Right back to Njoku. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that. No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
Third down and 13.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first two drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Come on. Hey. 18 card.
Operating from the gun. Moore. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. 2 touchdowns for him already in this first half. This one good for a first down.
And the Titans first down.
Back to throw. Moore. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Again, it's Ward. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Buffalo 18. Get it. 19 Lions.
From the gun, Ward. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's into the clear again. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Titans are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground, ETN. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
At the 36-yard line.
To throw is Sanders. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Ward. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsom. And the Browns are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The Browns drive about to get started. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down.
79 Broncos.
2nd and 3. At the Titans 44.
Sanders to throw. And he fires one incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
And just shutting him off there. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try waiting to the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
First down.
How about that there?
First and goal
No
at the
frills,
9-yard
no
line.
additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
On the jump.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Ready, ready.
ETA up the middle. And he pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Let's go.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now
Cougar
3rd
19.
and goal.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing, Sanders. And it's caught. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping them from...
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Travis Etienne. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Browns take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
19, Tiger, 19.
The Browns will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Sheds off the tackle. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Okay, quick.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8.
Ready, ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Ready, quick.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Back, Warrior 70.
Looking to throw. Ward. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's brought down. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Second and 10.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun. Moore. And he comes back with one complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
And this offense on 3rd down today, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Ward again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
That's to the tight end, Howard. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Pollard is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
The coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. When you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it.
A great play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there just before halftime. 43 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Sanders eluding the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
19. Hey. Go.
From the gun, it's Shador. Checks it down to Jenkins. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
That's a gain of 3.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
27 yards. And the Browns, first down.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Play action. It's Sanders. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Titans are going to have it here at their own 15.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. 1 second, all that remains. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Oh, and now some space to operate. Down the left sideline. How about this?
He's to the 10, and he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
Extra point attempt to follow here. And that stretches the lead to 27. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started.
Mustang 19.
Here's Sanders. Looking left side, and it's complete. Down to the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. 65 yards. And the Browns come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Now the Browns offense will stay on the field as they'll go for two here. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so two remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now the Browns offense will stay on the field as they'll go for two here.
The Browns will line up.
They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And a nice return. That's him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
That flag, that'll push him back 5.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tony Pollard, already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend.
And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Muscles him off. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now Ward.
And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Lions. Get ready.
Here's a give up the middle. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing now, Ward. And he is caught. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Come on, come on. Set. Bronco 80. Ready, ready.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Good work there, holding him out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
2nd and goal from the 1.
Here we go. Start. Check. 70 Timberwolves.
He'll try to run this one in. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Titans have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
The score is 49. Browns 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Warriors 70.
From the shotgun, Sanders. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
They go play action now. Sanders. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
2 more yards. That's another Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing again at Sanders. This will be caught. Judy. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
ETN will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? To keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard goal in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Browns are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Now the Browns offense will stay on the field as they'll go for 2 here. Sanders. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 178 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Hey, smash, Bronco! Come on, come on.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
26-yard line.
Okay, break. 60 Maverick, 6. Get up.
Ward.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
Ready. Let go.
Throwing is Ward.
This will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Well, there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
Ready.
So a little extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Here's Ward.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're out, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Ready, set.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ready.
On the counter, ETN.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Ready.
Out of the gun here, Sanders.
Flushed out right. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Mustang 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hey, smash. Ready.
They'll go. Here's Sanders.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
To throw is Ward.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
At the Browns' 37-yard line.
Come on, come on. Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Timberwolves.
Pollard will take it up the gut.
Oh, some strong running. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Boy, 196 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. There he goes again.
And into the end zone for the Tennessee touchdown. A great effort there. 27 yards.
And the Titans are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Point after here coming up. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
59. Browns 22.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Setting up a screen for Judkins.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see them drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Give him 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Jeff, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, right?
Sanders once more. He'll get that underneath ETN.
And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10.
Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing.
And now here's another interception.
Picked off by Kevin Winston. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
It's 2nd and 8.
Ready, set.
2nd down and 8.
Go, Champ. Go, Champ.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Stephanie.
To throw, here's Ward. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able.
And my goodness, another interception. And Xavier Woods with a pick.
And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Let's go now.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here's 3rd and 10.
Operating from the gun. Ward. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain of 32 that time.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And I actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
Hey, check that. Street. Get it. Viking 18.
Now a give here to Pollard. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 1 yard and now no yards. Have him looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Panther Street, let's go.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard.
And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. So now the Titans are going to call upon their field goal unit here. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive of an exciting game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it because
You're not going to want that feeling.
no, you don't.
And now off to the races down the right side. And somewhat a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And the Titans are going to recover the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy. Set. Steady.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Titans, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat.
And they'll be on the road next week as they travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody. On the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Alert, 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 alert. 180. Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's up?
Mayfield on play action. And this one caught downfield by Evans. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, Did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
Must have.
It had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Running the toss to Irving.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The Bucs at 7-1 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Run. Regular.
Mayfield to throw it. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical they'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Mayfield down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 11 more on that one, and another first down. And defensively, these corners struggled last week. They're struggling again here early on the opening drive.
And you know that was not unnoticed on tape. So when they saw their struggle last week, guaranteed they went right into the game plan, attack them early, see if they're going to play any better, and if not, you keep the pressure on them until things change.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Second and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring.
Throwing. Mayfield. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down.
Straight ahead, it's Irving.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
20! Get in the end zone, fella.
Now Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State.
And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room that if you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage.
They'll throw with May. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
From the shotgun, it's May.
Oh, that is going to be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. To return is Roberts.
A gain of 15 yards. And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a 1st or a 2nd seed come playoff time.
Now a 2nd and 2.
King. Hey, alert 33. Done.
Here's Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
180.
Mayfield looks to throw.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
180. What's that?
Mayfield now from the 50. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30. 23 yards, the final tally.
23 more yards. That's another Buccaneers.
Run.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with the 1st and 10.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
That's Keon White, who worked his way in and made the play.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Real.
To throw, Mayfield. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
180. Regular. Up. Kings.
Mayfield. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Pats are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things going in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight. And that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
From the gun, it's May. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
And a key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3 and out. Throwing here is May. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 2. To throw, it's May. Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big pickup of 38.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Stevenson is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And the Buccaneers force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. The ball down at the 1 as they come up after the penalty on another 2nd and goal. They're going to throw. May. There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 5.
Buccaneers 2.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum with moving the football. But something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
Hey, alert 33. Point it right, point it right, point it right.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Right back to Chris Godwin. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
Another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Good. 180.
Handoff running left, Irving. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 12 more yards there and another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far in this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Irving going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
180. What's up?
Mayfield knocks this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll set up to throw. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Patriots are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
And this is potentially a nervy situation this close to their own goal line.
The tight end Henry here in motion. Back to throw now in his own end zone. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up second down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. Marcus Jones going to elect to bring this one out. Oh, it's some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The first play of the second half, a big success, over 30 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just saw receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
First down, New England.
Gibson here running out of the gun. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Antonio Gibson, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Patriots are able to widen their advantage. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Point after, right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new...
And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Marcus Jones picks it, and the Pats are going to get it back here just past the 35. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he sees...
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a gain of 35.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
Antonio Gibson with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Buccaneers 2.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated.
Trevion Henderson, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Pats get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
The extra point now for Borregales.
And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Makes the score Patriots 28, Buccaneers 2.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
23 yards. That's good for a Tampa Bay.
First down, here's White. And he'll take this one down to about the 40.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
How to approach this? 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
It's now 3rd down.
Now we give up the middle. This is White. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The Bucs try it on 4th down but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time again.
And a
Touchdown, New England. Travion Henderson with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Patriots are pouring it on.
Well, that's a good-looking rookie right there. I love how he let the play set up and then showed that explosiveness that I saw on tape in college. Remember I showed you the clip of what he was doing and setting up blocks, and then he would just go? We saw it on that play right there. That one was fun to watch.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, it may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
And we'll see if they can bring that pride the offense this go around.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
This now a 3rd and 4. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll stay on the ground with Irving. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Now 3rd down and 7.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Run up the middle with Irving. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Irving. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. From the 35, here's a 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
They go play action. Mayfield. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
180. Kings, keep. Opposite. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Desperation time. Mayfield on fourth down. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. So the drive stays alive after the fourth down conversion. First and 10 inside the 30.
180. Stop.
Mayfield to throw it. Dancing to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
180. Stop.
Throwing again on second down. Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Harold Landry in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Hurry, hurry.
This offense so far on third down, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 17.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Alert, 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 alert. Run, run, run. Hey, alert, alert. Regular, regular, regular. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Pistol, pistol, pistol. What's up?
From the gun, Mayfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Marcus Jones picks it. And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. And with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Hey, come with me, come with me.
They run once more with Henderson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That second down play nets a -4. They're going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And got his man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play there for New England. 61 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, May with it. Throw right side, complete to Williams. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Crazy.
To the air, May. And this is caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown.